Okay, so first and foremost, this is someone who has an open heart for you. They really do care about you. They're not really used to giving a fuck this much, you know? I don't feel like this person has always been like an insecure person. I think what it is because they are embodying more of their shadow self right now, they're also being faced with a lot of past projections from insecure people that they could have been involved with. They could be used to dealing with insecure women or insecure men who projected a lot of that onto their connection or relationship. And of course, some things stick with us. So then you have this divine connection here that's very healthy, but it's also very exciting. There's like a high that you give this person, your energies together. It's very addictive. So I feel like anywhere where there's a lot of light, there is darkness behind it. So I feel like this is the cycle that this person is working to close out. Defeating this shadow here that continuously pops up, that wants to steal the joy, any joy that this person gains in the moment of dealing with you or seeing you, talking to you. It's like the Lord just sent something wrapped up in a bow, and the devil is constantly like in somebody's ear trying to get them to question it or fear it. You know what I mean? All in all, I don't feel like it has anything to do with you or your actions, what you said, what you did. I think maybe that's very surface level. I think beneath the surface, what it is entanglements from past dealings, again, shadows, and the need to kind of alchemize and transmute that into love, light, hope, okay, and trust. I feel like with that masculine energy here, they're heavily devoted to you, okay, like very committed, okay. I just feel like there is some sort of stronghold or attachment that creeps in at times that kind of gets the best of them, perhaps, or maybe this is you, okay. But somebody is releasing an attachment that causes a reoccurring cycle, and I think it directly targets their solar plexus chakra, their sacral chakra. It directly targets this person's confidence, self-esteem, okay, their bravery, their assurance. So somebody could be healing their chakra system as well while doing this shadow work. Someone's faith is very significant though. I'm seeing somebody praying. You have 1111. So thank you, angels, to confirm. This is a divine connection, a divine partnership. You guys could have been seeing 1111 when you spoke to this person initially or met this person, or maybe you're seeing it more lately. Okay. Divine masculine again. Sheesh. This is definitely not one of them. Yeah, they're trying to remove some sort of past lovers energy or affiliation. I just pick up on a lot of projections that they're kind of meant to block out if it is causing some sort of like hindrance on this partnership. They're meant to ascend out of whatever this is. For some of you, they are ascending or they did. Like this could be past energy. It doesn't have to be a current challenge, but different for everyone. Kind of like they are reprogramming their mindset now to match this newer connection or this current connection, because it's not like the past ones. I feel like the past ones were toxic, they were ratchet, they were non-committal. Yeah, they're supposed to ascend out of this past energy, and especially if they're talking to people of their past, like, because I feel like some masculines, they do have to deal with more than women. 9 times out of 10, it's always the bitches that come back, just barking in their motherfucking ear. And more so of the time, when a woman cuts a man off, that's that. Like, their pride, their ego will sever that tie, because they're too busy in their feelings, will most likely move on to the next bitch. You don't got to worry about them continuously bothering you. These hoes, on the other hand, these hoes will wait months and still try to go for masculines or talk to them, send them messages, come up with plots, do anything that they can to get back into their energy, their life. The karmic hoes. Any way to try to stay attached. I think that is being pushed out, or there's a strong need to do it. Because I feel like this masculine here, they're receiving guidance to ascend out of this. Reconciliation is in the reverse. And this definitely applies to whatever this lower vibrational feminine energy is. I don't think that they're fooling around with this bitch. Also, I'm hearing like it's kind of interfering with this masculine's ascension, or it's slowing it down. So this masculine should be careful. I feel like whoever this is, they could be wrapping up some sort of shadow work here, because a lot of their cards are like black and gray. And then the mutual energy here, it's a lot of color here. I feel like this is you and this masculine's energy combined. So when the yin and yang energy is more balanced, this is what you get: ecstasy.